What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kush Den. I'm your host, Ed Honcho, and come on in the den, shut the door, and don't let none of the smoke out. Now, if you don't know what the Kush Den is a 420 friendly situation. You should never smoke alone. So if you just in a session, you one deep, you need somebody to chop it up with, man, you come step in the den. We chop it up, we get lit, we talk shit, and we have us a good session. So you never smoke by yourself, man. Welcome to the Kush Den. I'm your boy, Ed Honcho, aka at the real Ed Honcho on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me, you can catch me. But like I say, this is a cushion. This is a 420 friendly situation. If you ain't pre-roll, if you out of control, get your shit together because you know what it's about when you come in the den. All right, so the door closed, you good? You got the door closed in the den. So we're gonna chop it up today, man. I'm gonna talk about the top 5 celebrities that I would love to or love to have gotten high with. Smoke a blunt with, smoke a blizzard, you know. But with that being said, if you ain't pre-roll, you out of control, go ahead and spark up and let's get on that shit. Yes, doing with the Swisher grape today. Anyway, so actually not going to be the top 5 celebrities. It'll actually be the top 5 musical entertainers that I would have loved to get high with or love to get high with. So, number one, not a lot of people know him. One of my favorite, of course, rappers, because the rappers got that rapper weed. They get that other shit. They get that top notch shit. I be getting my hands on some of that rapper weed sometimes. But Currency. The reason why I did Currency so much, if y'all check me out on some of my other channels that I have or different things that I talk about, or maybe you've heard me say about it here, man, I love growth, business, progression, shit like that. About coming up. It ain't always about motherfucking shooting niggas and killing everybody and doing all this. It's about hustling, but it ain't always about hustling dope. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta get out that shit. That shit's dead. That's why I like Currency, because Currency don't talk about nothing but weed and business. You know what I'm saying? You're not just about weed and let's sit here and get high, get stoned, and don't do shit all day. Mm-mm. Weed integrated, mixed in with everyday living, everyday coming up. Like I say, man, I'm a businessman first and foremost before anything. Hey, let's talk business. I'm with that. That's my favorite thing to talk about. We talking about advancing, we talking about creating business, we talking about creating things. That's the type of shit I'm on. That's why I relate to Currency so much. And I'm telling you, you just want to have a productive day. You throw you some Currency on, fire you up a blunt, and get at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my number one. Been jamming Currency for a long time. I think he just released that Pilot Talk 3, that compilation. If you ain't heard the Pilot, if you've never listened to Currency, go get the latest. Go to that piff, get the latest Currency mixtape, and work your way backwards. Thank me later. Best smoking song from Currency, Married. Just look at that Currency. Mary, Mary, Mary. Nah, that's a great song. Like I say, it's about business. While you handling business, getting a little lit, staying on your shit. You know what I mean? So that's number one. I mean, like I said, these are no particular order. Actually, these are just the top 5. Number 2, like I said, if y'all check out my other channel, if y'all know me, I'm a Houston homer. I got a Houston sports channel. If y'all fucking with me, if y'all coming from the South Sports, y'all fuck with, y'all already know it's all about H-Town. It's all about Houston. If you're not from Houston, you better get on what Houston has to offer because it's being slept on. And I'm telling y'all missing out. They telling y'all New York, LA, all these. H-Town is where it's at. So anyway, with that being said, Devin the Dude. Devin the Dude, another one of my favorite. Our first YouTube video I ever made, and I should have been on this shit. I don't know why. It got 14,000 views. It was me just speaking my mind, talking about some shit to listening to Devin the Dude. I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna find him, and I had a fade. It was a completely different look. You almost probably wouldn't recognize me, but Doobie Ashtray might be my favorite smoking song of all time. Somebody had the nerve to take the herb up out the doobie ashtray. Why they do me that way, man? If you smoke, I'm telling you, these two right here, if you smoke, you like rap music. Even if you don't really just like rap music, these two guys have like a different sound. Like I think not a crossover sound, but an appealing, real relaxed type, not that heavy, crazy shit. Devin the Dude and Currency are two of the best overall. Like I say, if you took the weed out of it, they're great artists. I mean, great, but they're definitely heavy reference to reefer. That's why I just dig their shit. It's always something good. It's about Devin is always about life, just everyday shit. It's not about. I don't really like all that. I'm trying to be a baller millionaire and shot a million. I just told you I'm not with that shit, man. That shit's old. That shit's played out. That gangster shit is played out. I mean, maybe y'all niggas ain't get the memo. Y'all, if y'all with that shit's played out, though. Like, you better move forward. Technology is in. You know, advancing is in. So now everybody that I would want to burn one with would not be a rapper. I mean, I'm diverse, man. I listen to a lot of shit. I don't just only listen to rap. I mean, it's very few rappers that I actually do listen to. Like, I got to get put on, and then I still might not really rock with it. But I think the third celebrity, musical celebrity, musical entertainment celebrity, whatever you want to call it, because I want to call them musicians if they rap and they don't play instruments. But I know Devin, I think he does. But you know, so I'm gonna call them musical artists, musical entertainers, whatever you want to call them. But Willie Nelson. If Willie Nelson ain't on your smoker list, you ain't no smoker. If you ain't got Willie on your list, you ain't talking about smoking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to sit back with Willie and just rehash, like fucking like in Half Baked, like a fucking Half Baked. We talking about the old school smoker. Remember when a dime bag used to cost a dime? Remember how much condoms used to cost in those days? Shit, me neither. Never used them. Oh my God, fucking Willie Nelson's hilarious. Willie Nelson definitely on the top 5. Then after we burned one, look, I've been telling you, get on the guitar, play some music. I want to hear some of that good old shit, some of that old school shit. You know, I'll definitely Willie. Really got some Willie in my playlist. That Willie and Ray Charles. Damn. I want to say 7 Angels or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it right now. We know why. Great song. Great song. If you ain't never heard that song with Willie Nelson and Ray Charles, go check that out. Thank me later. Let's see. Now, the fourth one. I would say maybe be a little bit different. But definitely, I was not a fan of this person. Didn't really care for their music. But I saw a picture of them smoking. I was like, oh, okay, that person may not be who I thought they were. And I went back and started listening. I'm like, hey, you know, this person actually makes some all right shit. You know, I ain't gonna be biased. You know, I'm gonna list this all right. You know, I can understand why this person has these kind of fans. And I start paying attention to their person, actually paying attention. 4, number 4 on my list. Right here, the background. I don't know if you can really see it because I've been blocking it. Yes. And don't talk about my chair. The Bad Girl, Riri. Would definitely be number 4 on my list. That bitch just don't give a fuck. And that's what's up. You know, that's like a turn on. You know, they just don't give a fuck. It's like, I don't even really like chicks that look too much like Rihanna. That body type. I'm not judging nobody. Everybody has for something for other people. Everything ain't for everybody. That's another thing motherfuckers got to realize. So, you know, that's why there's so much variety. Certain people don't like certain shit. But yeah, that bitch, she just out there with. When I seen the picture of this motherfucker rolling up a blunt on her bodyguard's head, I'm not gonna put the emoji with the heart eyes on there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. So I was like, okay, maybe she might be cool enough. She might be cool enough. I see why they calling her the bad girl and all this. Let me see what's up. So I started listening to some of her music, and she actually makes pretty good music. And that's not for everybody, of course, you know. But like I say, I'm a versatile person. I listen to a variety. I listen to everything. Except it's hard for me to get into country music. I mean, I promise, and I approach everything. When I listen to classical, I listen to classic rock, I listen to some old ragtime, whatever you want to call it. I listen to everything. But it's just for some reason it's really hard for me to get into country. But what people don't realize is country music and rap music are the same thing. But I'll talk about that's like another video for another time and place. But yeah, definitely Rihanna. When I seen the picture of her rolling that blunt up on her bodyguards, I was like, wow. And so yeah, I became a fan after that. That's a weird reason, I guess, to be a fan. But like that 420 community, like you here, you in the Kush Den, you fucking with me because you smoke. You're not a smoker. You're not fucking around in the Kush Den. You don't want to give a fuck what's going on unless you looking for something to hate on. You know what I'm saying? But if you in the Kush Den, you burning one right now. You probably got your bowl lit up and all that shit. So that 420 community is strong. You know what I'm saying? That 420 unites people in a different way than other things. You ever go up to somebody like you be cool, you meet somebody for the first time, tell you a smoker, and then like wanna whatever, and that conversation comes up, and it always comes up the same way. How you know if a motherfucker smoke weed or not? I say, you smoke? Smoke what? That's it, and that's all you need to know. It's game time after that. You know what I'm saying? That's the question. I mean, like shit, or I don't smoke tobacco. You know what I'm saying? So that excludes, that, but that's not saying I don't smoke, but we're making an exclusionary statement. So anyway, you figure that shit out. And yes, I know I had a small because my head is large. I have a big head, and I'm okay with that. But anyway, like I say, back to Rihanna. Like I said, the bitch wild. I don't really follow a lot of people on, the Instagram and shit, but I be catching a little shit here and there, like when I be on different social medias and stuff. She's actually a very, very entertaining person. Very entertaining, wild and free. I like her personality. She just seems to be real carefree. That's the lifestyle you want to live, man. You want to handle your business. You want to know that you got a number, but at the same time, you want to be free. That's what life is about. This whole thing is constructed differently than it should be to me, but another time, another place for that too. Now, not number. I don't know why I put them in numbers, but the fifth one on my list, my five to round out the top five. One is it's not just a solo person; it's actually a group. So, but it would definitely be the Beatles. Like I wouldn't even want to talk. Just let me be a fly on the wall. Just let me, when in the studio session, let me be a fly on the wall when they just kicking it. Shit. I just want to sit back and just observe. You know what I mean? Because like I say, that laid back, that carefree mentality, that. But then, like I say, them boys worked hard to make it. I mean, they made it happen. I mean, I would just like to pick their brains, as to an assortment of things. Because, like I say, each and every one of those dudes were very interesting characters. And then when they each, kind of went, well, not each went and did their own thing, but some of them did their own solo shit. Like, I just think it would be cool, like I say, just to observe, because I like to see how people create. What's their process? What techniques? And like I said, I'm not a musician or anything like that, but I just like to see the creative process, even when it comes to anything. How things are made. We take for granted the end, the process. We appreciate the end product, but we take for granted the process. And we're talking about back when music was music. People played instruments. You had to come and form unity. Now people still do, but a lot of shit nowadays is so digital, and you can create whatever it is you want, at home on your PC, and you can recreate these same things now. But the Beatles, I think, would be just a cool situation. Like I say, just to sit back, not necessarily a jam session, because like I said, I don't play no fucking instruments. I don't sing or rap or do no shit like that. But just to sit back and enjoy watching the creative process from beginning to end, how something gets started, how the idea begins and then becomes, the end product, the final song, or that when we come together in harmony and we create this wonderful sound, So I think that would be super dope, to have been able to sit in on a session, like to sit in on a I guess what you call a session, have a session with the Beatles. But as like I say, when they're making the music, to see how that whole process goes, I think that would be real interesting. So yeah, that's my top five. And just to recap, Currency, go get that. Go check out that Mary. That's if you like I said, if I put you on, I'm gonna give you the song you need to go check out. Go to that Mary, Devin the Dude, Doobie Ashtray, Willie Nelson. Go check out that Willie Nelson and Ray Charles. Not necessarily a smoking song, but it's just a damn good song. Rihanna. If I was to recommend you a Rihanna song to fucking listen to, I really can't, come up with one off top. Like I say, I like her music. I just can't think of one off top that would be great for a smoke session for you to listen to. I got to think about that one. Maybe I'll put it down in the, in the description below. Um, and the Beatles, shit, everything. I mean, if you don't know who the Beatles are, if you're not familiar with the Beatles, then you've been living under a rock forever. So you definitely know you can put on anything damn near from the Beatles, and you're Gucci. So like I say, man, I appreciate y'all for sitting in the den, but I'm about to kick y'all ass out because you, like I say, the do be burning low. About to throw that hoe in the ashtray, but you're always welcome. You're always welcome to come back in the den. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure when you come in, lock the door. Don't let no smoke out. You can check it at KushDen.com. Gonna start putting up some more stuff there. So if you want to catch all the Kush Den activity, you can catch it there. And that Kush Den is I want to say The Kush Den on Twitter. And I'll make sure to have that put somewhere here in the video. But we're gonna start becoming more consistent with the Kush Dens. Usually co-host Shaq Kush is here with me, but you know, when he can't make it, hey, we're just gonna take it here. So we're gonna really start bumping this. So I know, you know, because I know if you smoke, you probably smoke every day. So you're gonna need some den every day. You're gonna need to come in the den all the time, my friend. You know, you're always welcome here. But like I say, I'm at The Real Ed Honcho on Instagram and Twitter at The Real Ed Honcho. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me, man. But with that being said, hit this bitch couple more times. Yeah, y'all finish up whatever y'all got. Get the fuck about the dead. Deuce up. I'm out.